Yeah, hello, it's me again, that guy that cares more about this Ukrainian war than anything else here, video-wise, for you guys. Yevgeny Prigozhin, the leader of the mercenary group Wagner in Russia, is feared to be on a plane that just got shot down, crashed, malfunctioned, whatever. We're never going to get the full answer. Uh, while it was flying near Moscow, just literally an hour ago. Now, those of you who don't know, or if you haven't been following this closely, Yevgeny Prigozhin and his Wagnerites marched in from Ukraine up and almost got to Moscow to overthrow the entire governmental institution of the country. And now so many things are possible from this, and I couldn't tell you which way things are going to go now. Now, there could be a number of things. Number one, he could have been listed on that manifest and as a purposeful precaution, knowing that if he tried to fly into Russia, because that's the thing, like, he had to have known he was a potential target. Why would he fly into Russia? Why? Like, that's the one thing that doesn't add up from this. Why would Yevgeny Prigozhin, given what he said about the Secretary of State, the Secretary of Defense, all these people in Russia that he's spoken out against, why would he take a chance flying into Russia, a man that held a military coup into Russia? Why would he take a chance to be a sitting duck in a non-military aircraft that has no formal defense mechanism on it for just a simple SAM missile to come up and take his ass out? Like, that's the one thing that I can't wrap my mind around. Either he is that dumb and he actually did it, or he put himself on a manifest to say, like, I'm going to show that the Russians are going to try and shoot my ass down out of the sky. And then he's going to appear in, like, Africa or Belarus or something like that and being like, ha ha ha, I'm the ghost talking to you. My men are going to be marching into Moscow as we speak. Like, this is just mind-boggling on so many levels. Either this was a rogue element inside of Russia acting outside of the parameters that that Putin would actually want them to operate out of. But this is going to be so interesting, and this I don't see how Ukraine could see this as a bad thing, because this is something that is going to cause chaos in Moscow. This is going to be something that is going to divert their attention and effort in the Ukraine war effort right now. And this may full throttle the end of the war. It's possible. Who knows? Nothing has happened from day one. Nothing has gone as planned with this Russian invasion of Ukraine. But let me tell you, people, pay attention to what is going to happen next. Because I guarantee you, this is going to be the moment in history we look at where we say, that is where shit really started to happen. Whether it's happening towards the end of the war, or it's happening to a coup inside Russia, a government overturn, or Putin is going to just go completely out of his mind and militarize the whole country now to say, like, God damn it, I'm in charge. I'm tired of you guys second guessing me. Everyone into Russia. I mean, everyone into Ukraine right now. Or everyone's just going to flee the country of Russia right now saying, like, this guy is a lunatic. No matter what Putin says, the majority of people are going to think that the actual, some sort of military intervention shot down that plane. And whether Prigozhin is on it or not, it is not going to look good for Russia. Again, I can't fathom that Prigozhin would be that dumb to speak out against so many people in the Russian government and the tops of the Russian military brass, and just say, like, yeah, I can take my personal plane into Russia and go fly near Moscow. Yeah, sure, why not? Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they let me do that? Because you have so many enemies there? I mean, I can't believe that Prigozhin got out of Russia alive when he did that little coup attempt and got within 100 to 200 miles of Moscow. I can't believe that Prigozhin got out alive from that. And he has to have known he was lucky to get his ass out to Belarus or Africa or wherever the hell he sought refuge after that coup attempt. People, watch and pay attention if you're at all interested in this, because shit is really going to start happening. Don't worry about watching the Republican debate tonight. Turn on a news channel that's covering this news out of Russia right now. I mean, Trump's not even going to be in the debate. By the way, I'm pissed off about that. I was just looking forward to the utter shit show that was going to be this presidential debate with Trump and DeSantis and everyone else. But now Trump's not even going to be in the debate tonight. He's probably not even going to be in any of the GOP primary debates, which is like, that's like having one of the top teams in the NFL say like, oh, we're not going to play in the playoffs. Like, okay, then who cares? Who cares about watching the playoffs then at that point? Anyway, it always comes back to football with me, doesn't it, guys? Anyway, Prigozhin is probably dead. I would lean more to that he is dead than he isn't. But again, I would say, like, why would he be that dumb to fly his personal plane into Russian airspace? Like, that don't make no sense. I mean, other than like they gave him, we give you our assurances, and Putin gave him a sworn affidavit and had it sealed, stamped, approved, whatever. I don't know what could have convinced Prigozhin that it was a somewhat of a viable option to fly into Russian airspace with your personal jet. Anyway, all that blood money Prigozhin had, all that, oh my God. All that money he made from those mercenary missions and all the rubies and diamonds he stole from Africa that he's there to help liberate countries and bring peace and unity to those nations. No, we're just there for their gains. And I know. America had their helping of oil when they went to Iraq and stuff like that. So don't slant this to something else. Anyway. Shit's gonna get real. Like I put in my community post here, shit is going to get realsies real now. That is all.